One of the lesser known but very attractive Australian native plants is Blandfordia grandiflora, called Christmas bells. It's from New South Wales and it grows in naturally wet, swampy areas but still with reasonable drainage. The flowers are bell-shaped, reddish-orange in colour, with a yellow skirt around the bottom of each flower. The flowers do tend to open sequentially, so we've got our first flowers here, and we've got some more that are going to come out a little bit later on. On a good specimen, you can get up to 18 or 20 of these flowers. On ours, we're pretty happy to have 8. The flowers appear in early to midsummer. They appear on a long stem like this, which is quite strong, and you can see we've got this strappy foliage as well. Now, you don't have to live in a swamp in New South Wales to be able to grow this plant, but you do need to have a bit of patience. We're in the Dandenong Ranges outside of Melbourne, and this plant we've had growing for 2 years. It's the second year it's flowered. We were hoping that this would be a taller flower spike this year, but it's not, but we're pretty happy that we've got it through 2 years. And before we planted it, we put in some normal compost and we put in some cow manure. And all of this meant that we've got a fairly good moisture retaining soil, although the soil around here itself is really free draining. The plant seems to do its own thing through winter and into spring. During the summertime, we might water once or twice a day on really hot days. So if we're getting temperatures of 40 degrees or something like that, we'll be watering regularly. However, we do top the mulch up around the top every year. So although it's tricky to grow, you can grow it outside of its natural environment. Ours is growing in part shade, and that shade's mainly provided by this huge copper beech tree. If you have any questions about growing Blandfordia grandiflora, ask them in the box below. And subscribe to the YouTube channel for all sorts of unusual and interesting plants, as well as your garden staples. And good luck with your gardening.